This video is to help you know what to look for during the Chromebook pre-check. During the Chromebook pre-check, you'll have a roster of your students along with the asset tags of the Chromebooks that are assigned to them. We're asking that you check to make sure that the Chromebook asset tag matches the asset tag on the handout that you'll be getting. This checklist is just for you to use as a guide so that you know what to look for. You'll have the actual checklist when we do our school-wide Chromebook intake. So the one thing that we'll be looking for with your Chromebook is make sure, first of all, that the asset tag matches what is on your handout. The asset tag will be found here on a sticker. It'll also be found on the back of the Chromebook. And if a student, for whatever reason, does not have the asset tag on their Chromebook, there is a quick way to check on the screen. Press and hold the Alt key and the V key. And when you do this, you'll see the asset tag up here in the top. So you'll be able to check and see if that asset tag matches your handout. Looking at the Chromebook, make sure to look at the screen. See that the screen is not broken or scratched up in any way. See that it has no visible damage on the rest of the Chromebook. All the keys are intact, the casing is fine, the housing is fine, and the case itself is included with the Chromebook. On your checklist, you would check that it has no visible damage, that the keys are intact, that the screen turns on without any visible damage, and that the hinge cover is intact. Now, on our return checklist, we do have a spot for school issue charger is returned. Now, we won't be able to check this week, but in the end, when we do our large scale Chromebook return, you'll need to check that off if the charger is returned. So if you have a student who has any issues other than a hinge cover or some non-essential keys, like your arrow keys here, go ahead and have them bring their Chromebook to the Media Center so we can go ahead and get it repaired before we start to do testing and before the end of the year. If it's just something like a hinge cover, we can replace that over summer. Please also pay attention to, again, the asset tags. If you have students who the asset tag does not match the Chromebook they have, the asset tag on your handout is not the same as on the Chromebook itself, please send them with their Chromebook to the Media Center. What's happened is usually the students have swapped Chromebooks with someone else on accident, and we need to get that rectified before the end of the year. So if you have any questions at all, please feel free to ask us. We do not mind questions whatsoever, and we will do our best to help you with this pre-check. Thank you very much for watching.